Okay, I just want to talk about this video that I saw, and I will include a little like either clip or I'll put it like in the corner, but I probably will put a clip in after I kind of rant for a second. So I have had two seizures, and um they occurred within 11 months of each other. Thank goodness I haven't had one in a hot minute. Fingers crossed. Um, Anyway, um, I really hate the emergency nasal spray they give you because it's literally a um it's a giant container, and I'll like insert pictures of it because I did take it out. So one of them, so I do work with dogs, so and these, not to mention, are extremely expensive. So one of them, I um I didn't break it at work. A dog broke it because I have, a thing around my waist, and a dog like bit it or something. I don't know exactly, but like the plunger part fell out. And so one of them is broken, but the other one, and before it was broken, the stupid case would annoy me so much because it's huge, and it like you need this life saving medicine, possibly if you have a seizure, and it's so huge you can't put it in anything. And also the container itself, because it was in like plastic, um, on like the back, and then the front was like the foil where it said like the brand or whatever. Um, and I like kind of got annoyed with this because it's like this is life saving medicine, and this like packaging sucks because it's huge, and not to mention and that makes it inconvenient and just annoying. And then it breaks easily when I'm at work, and it, granted, probably, isn't meant to be hung out with dogs, but it is supposed to be on you 24/7, so they should expect some type of, damage or something like hitting it. It should have some durability, is what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry. Um, I'm passionate about this because it frustrates me. And I also woke up at 6 in the morning for work. So, like, my brain is on, like, caffeinated mode. So, anyway, so I am very frustrated because the first one broke, and the second one, it's like it was a the foil was in the process of breaking, and so was like the physical, like, clear container it was in. So I was just watching TV the other day, and I saw this ad on TV, and ads try and be fun and festive, and I was bored, so I was taking a break from watching TikToks, whatever. Um and I look up, and it's this ad for an allergy medicine that's a nasal spray that literally looks exactly like the plunger thing looks exactly like my nasal spray for my seizures, and it's in a little bag, or not a bag, but a little pouch that's like looks to be hard, and I'm like, so you're telling me I can't even get like a nice protective pouch, and their pouch looks small. So like I had to go I didn't buy my own, but I could have. But I used the little thing that I store these in, or I used to store these in, which I'll show you what the pouch looks like, but it's like a old um wired headphone thing to put them in. And I just think that it's cool that I repurpose something, but also I'm annoyed because I paid like a hot bit of money, like $300 per um like $300 per one uh like nasal spray set because they come in a set of two, even though the two are one dose, if that makes sense. And the fact that I pay that much just for them to get destroyed when doing like when basically either sitting in my purse or when I'm at work, and I don't know, I'm just annoyed that they got destroyed. That a nasal spray like brand, for even though it's the purpose is different, where mine's for seizures, that's for allergies. It's like it looks to be the same size, as I said, the plungers, and yet they can have a pretty nice little protective case packaging to make sure none of the little plungers get destroyed. Even if I didn't bring the allergy medicine like into work or like into the yards with me, whatever, if it was still in my purse, it would still get beat up either way. Now it's, because of the dogs, it's more so. But something that should be daily, kept with you daily, should be protected. And I'm just annoyed that some product has found a way to make it protected, and that's not like the standard for all the products because they cost a lot, and yeah, it's just annoying.
Say hello.
Okay, so here's the little thing that I was talking about as I dropped the instructions. Very, very helpful. Um, so this is what I was talking about. It's an old headphone case. You know, it would have been nice to have it come with a thing, and it sort of kind of doesn't fit, but I guess I have to make do because they gave me a stupid, like, very easily destructible um container that really has barely any purpose, and the fact that these are again so expensive, and I can't um conveniently carry them when they were in the other thing, um is just kind of annoying because they were so big. So yeah, and I'm planning on probably like labeling this just meds. So if I do have a seizure out in public, or like seizure meds, whatever, then if somebody were to look in my purse, I don't know. I just feel like it's a smart thing to label it. Um and I would love to see these kinds of containers in medicine, like nasal spray, in the future. And if there are like other kinds of medicine that doesn't have good packaging, I hope that they find a better solution, because I know the pain of having to worry if a $300 medicine is gonna like pop the tin foil, and if one of the little plunger things gonna pop out, and then like somehow come undone, and then I won't be able to use it. So I think better packaging in the future for medicines. If anybody who's probably not watching this talking about medicine, but if anybody's in charge of making packaging for medicine, please do better. It's killing me. I need something to put in my purse. I need something that will like hold up, and I need something that's not ginormous, that if I have to go to a wedding or a concert, I can put it in a tiny bag, because certain events you can't bring a giant bag, and sometimes I don't even want to carry a giant bag. So if they were small and convenient and protected, that would get an A plus for me. Anyway, that's it. That's the end of the video. I just kind of wanted to share my frustration as somebody who has to carry this 24/7 with me, and that it the device itself can randomly break or the packaging can randomly break. Um, and for somebody who, has to get two of these and who has to pay a ridiculous amount of money, they shouldn't have to pay for better packaging, and they should um, not even have to worry about it possibly like stop working because it somehow got undone or pre-plunged, whatever the heck you want to call it. Um, yeah.